Thank you very much for joining us this afternoon, Travis. We're going to go to questions from the media, and I will introduce them by their name and media outlet. We're going to start with Brendan Gulick from Buckeyes Now.
Travis, congratulations on your All-American selection. I'm curious what you learned about yourself and maybe what you guys learned as a team from losing to Notre Dame and kind of how you applied that the next few times out.
Well, I mean, we learned so much from that game. Just learned a lot of great things about ourselves. Just the heart that we have, the competitors that we have, the will to fight, and that we are able to overcome things that happen throughout the game. We never got down on ourselves, so we feel like we definitely have that heart of a champion, that it factor, what it takes to just get over the hump. But I feel like it was necessary for us to have that kind of just downfall. It taught us a lot, like you said. We learned a lot, heart of a champion. But I mean, it just gave us that focus that we needed in order to just push so much harder. Just basically, we gotta basically recalibrate our minds and just get back to who we are. And it was just great to see that everyone on the team had the same mindset, that we just have that heart of a champion and will to fight, and we'll just leave it all in mind for each other.
We'll now go to David Hood from TigerNet.com.
All right, Travis, you grew up less than 3 hours from New Orleans, but you're 0-2 in the Superdome. Did you have any thoughts last year? I don't guess you walked out of the stadium even knowing if you would be back for another year, but how special is it to have this chance to once again kind of claim a win, not only in your home state, but in a city that you really love?
I mean, it's a great opportunity that I have, and I'm very thankful for it. But I mean, kind of this last few times, how you said it, 0-2. So I feel like it's just like at this point, it's kind of tired of talking about what I'm going to do and like things that I'm just grateful for. I'm just kind of ready to get to that point and just try to make it right, and just ready for the game.
We'll now go to Scott Rabelais from the New Orleans Advocate.
Along those lines, there's such tight restrictions on fans of the game. How many family and friends are you going to be allowed to have, and maybe how many compared to what you had tickets for the game last year?
I have pretty much the same. I got, I think I have close to 20 tickets. So I got quite a bit of family coming. They're going to be able to get to see me play. Senior year is going to be a really great opportunity. Even with like COVID and the pandemic and everything going on, I'm very grateful that they'll be able to get to see me play in the Superdome.
We'll now go to Phil Harrison from Buckeyes Wire.
Hey, Travis, last year you played, obviously, Ohio State. They were pretty physical against you in the running game. I know you had some big plays in the passing game and opened some things up. This year's team is also pretty strong against the run. Can you just talk a little bit about what you see from Ohio State's defense in the running game that makes it so challenging?
Just the type of defense they play, the eight-man front that they present every time, just the way that they're structured. They're structured to stop and run. So that definitely presents a challenge within itself. But we just have to focus on ourselves and just come out there with our A game. I mean, just have that mentality that they're not going to let us they're not going to give us the yards. We've got to go out there and just impose our will and win in the trenches.
Next up is Josh Needleman from the Charleston Post and Courier.
Hey, Travis, I know you guys had bingo night last night. How did that go? And just in general, how weird has this whole bowl week been compared to previous years?
This bowl week, it's been kind of weird just because we're not at the spot. We don't have just the whole week that we have together. Just kind of just having fun, just kicking stuff with each other. Being on night, it was a great experience, a great little night. Kind of mad that I didn't win. That's the only downfall was that I didn't have the chance to call bingo.
Who won?
Well, we had a couple guys. We played about 4 games. I specifically remember. I think it was a Joe. He won the blackout game. I wasn't even close to blackout, so I feel like my car was kind of rigged.
Next up will be Dan Hope from 11 Warriors.
Travis, it seems like the last couple games you guys have really hit your stride as a rushing offense. Just what do you think are the things you guys have been able to do to be at your best in that area at the end of the year?
Just having that, just being here at Clemson, just knowing that you have to get better as the year goes on, and we just have that structure that we just continue to get better throughout the year. So I mean, it's just structured that way for us to keep getting better and better. And I mean, we have that mindset now. We know so much more about ourselves and what we need to work on in the run game. And we just get to work Monday through Friday, and it's showing up on Saturday. So I mean, we just got to just keep grinding, keep critiquing ourselves, being coachable, and just keep getting better and go out there and make plays in the run game.
We'll now go to Anna Hickey from Clemson 24/7.
Hey, Travis. Last year, obviously against Ohio State, you were very impactful in the passing game, struggled a little bit more to run the ball. You think what you were able to do against Notre Dame, kind of having that breakout performance after a little bit of a lull maybe in the run game in general, how much can you carry that over? And then how much is your running performance from against Ohio State last year kind of in the back of your mind?
Honestly, I haven't thought about it much at all. I mean, it is what it is. It's a game within the game. Teams, this Ohio State is structured to stop the run. So we just have to find ways to get me the ball and just get me in space and just let me be effective other ways in the game. And I feel like my coach has really done that and really put me in the position to do that. And I feel that going into this game, the offensive line and us, we're just having great chemistry, and we're just hitting our stride at the right time. And I feel like it's going to be on notice for the whole world to see.
Now we'll go to David Hale from ESPN.
Hey, Travis, first off, bingo is strictly a game of luck. There's no skill involved. They should have gone with like Hungry Hippos. I think you would have killed that. But, you know, I'm on your side here. At what point this year, I know you're always thinking like we can be better in the next game than we were in the last, but at what point did the offense feel like, okay, this is what we thought it could be this year. This is sort of feels comfortable and everything's kind of clicking the way we expected it to?
For me, I had glimpses of it versus Georgia Tech. Just going out there and seeing it firsthand. I mean, it was kind of amazing just to go out there and just be a part of that game. What the guys done. I think we hung up 72. I think it was kind of crazy. It's kind of like just playing Madden or NCAA again. So I felt like that game just really clicked and kind of gave us that validation that we needed in order to just know that if we stick with it and just keep working hard, that we have an opportunity to be a very great offense.
We'll now go to Nathan Baird from Cleveland.com.
Hey, Travis, another question kind of about Ohio State's defense, but you're such a versatile player that Clemson can find ways to exploit matchups with you a lot of ways, but Ohio State's linebackers are pretty versatile guys who used to start outside, start inside now, and kind of vice versa. Just what do you have to do to still, I guess, do what you do against a defense, or especially a linebacker core that has that many like versatile guys?
Just be who we are. I mean, just preparation, just coming day in, day out, game planning for that specifically, and just our coaches putting us in the right position to make plays. I mean, it's championship phase. I mean, everybody's great. It's the best of the best, and we wouldn't want it any other way. So it's just being confident in who you are, your game plan, your schemes, and stuff like that, and coaches putting you in the right position to make plays.
We have time for one more question. Dennis Dodd from CBS Sports.
Hey, Travis, could you talk about how sneaky good Trevor Lawrence is?
Sneaky good. I don't feel like he's sneaking up on anyone at this point in his career. I mean, he's a great quarterback, great leader, a great player. So I mean, sneaky good. I mean, which he might be a little faster than you would expect, but I see him run every day, so I know what kind of quicks he have and things of that sort. So I mean, ain't nothing sneaky about Trev. He's the best player in the country. I mean, he ain't sneaking up on nobody.
Thank you very much for your time here, Travis. Good luck in the rest of your preparations, and good luck on your trip back home to Louisiana in a few days.
Thanks for watching. Be sure to click on that subscribe button so you don't miss a single thing, and come visit us over at BuckeyeGrove.com for all the best Ohio State information on the web.